It's been more than a month since Israel-Hamas war has been going on, and there are developments every day. Now, the latest development being that Israel Defense Forces have said that they have taken over a Hamas outpost in Jabalia in northern Gaza. They said that it took around 10 hours of intense fighting, during which they eliminated several terrorists. They have destroyed the weapons there. They have uncovered weapons there, and they have also destroyed many tunnel shafts, the tunnels which crisscross across this area, which Hamas terrorists were using. So that is what they have claimed. Meanwhile, a Palestinian news agency has said that Israeli planes bombed a house in Jabalia refugee camp, and there are several people still trapped inside the rubble, and some have been killed. Now, there is another factor which came in, a news came in, which later was dismissed by Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu. There was the news that in lieu of 12 hostages being released, there would be a 3-day pause in the fighting which is taking place. But Netanyahu has said that there is no such deal, and till all the hostages are released, there would be no ceasefire at all. He has been very clear about it. IDF has also claimed that they have managed to eliminate Hamas's anti-tank missile unit head for central Gaza, Ibrahim Abu Maseh. That is what they have claimed. On the other hand, UN Human Rights Commissioner has accused both Israel as well as Hamas of war crimes. The Secretary General of UN, Antonio Guterres, has said that because so many civilians are dying, there is definitely clearly something wrong with the way Israeli operations are going, because Israeli Defense Forces, Israel has been saying that they have been trying to avoid civilian casualties, but that has not actually worked so well that far, and more than 10,000 people, 10,000 civilians are dead, as Hamas authorities in Gaza claim. So this is something which is a cause of concern for many countries, and there have been calls for ceasefire, there have been calls for pauses, for which Israel is not ready. And as the PM said, Benjamin Netanyahu said that there will be no ceasefire till all the hostages are released. Now, there is also 80 countries and international organizations meet in Paris, where they will be discussing ways to get humanitarian aid to people in Gaza, aid which does not fall into hands of Hamas. Now, French government is hosting this, and they are looking at restoring a supply of water, fuel, electricity in Gaza, and delegations from few Arab nations will also be there, including Palestinian Authority, which governs West Bank. Egypt would be there, EU chiefs would be there, some European leaders would be there, but Israel will not be represented, and United States is sending a low-level delegation. So, but the French government is saying that Israel would be kept updated of whatever happens there. So this fight is clearly continuing there, and it doesn't seem that there are any signs of abating till all the hostages are released. And once the hostages are released, after that, and after Hamas is wiped out, as Israel has said that it wants to do, after that, would there be an occupation of Gaza as well? Now, there are several questions which have been raised about this, and Israel has said that the security will be responsibility of Israel. But will that be another form of an occupation? US has clearly said that Israel will not occupy Gaza, and that is not a solution. Now, several countries have come forward, and they are also saying, talking about a stand about which India has been talking, and India has stood by it, that the two-state solution is the only solution. But for this, the war has to stop, and this at the moment is not looking very feasible till the hostages are released, or till Israel thinks that the Hamas has been wiped out. And the intense fighting is still going on. In Delhi, Kadambini Sharma for NDTV.